Blimey, that's a hyperactive title screen if I ever seen one. Hello and welcome to a new blind LP of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly on the Nintendo Gamecube or PlayStation 2. This is part 1. Blimey, right, let's set some new save data, shall we? Yep, let's do that now. There we go. Oh, I think it's frozen. Oh, that's... I have been warned that this game is incredibly bad and also incredibly glitchy too, so that's going to be fun. What is Sparx doing? He's just going around in a circle pulling a funny face. Weird. Yeah, I have, this is going to be blind, well mostly blind. I have actually completed the game before, and you may ask, if it's blind, how have you completed it? Well, I did that like 2.5 minute speed run that you can do, but I'll get into that later on. Wow, we only have 2 slots? Usually you have 3. What icons should we have then? We've got Spyro, Sparx, Zoe, Hunter, Moneybags, a bear, whatever that is, Nightmare Fuel, a rat with a goatee, a hippo, another hippo, a robot, a cow. Oh, I'm back to Spyro. Let's just have the cow shout. Okay, I just noticed. Look, it's Sparx there. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the original Spyro trilogy on the PlayStation by Insomniac. So let's hope this is not as bad as people are saying it is. But I think it's gonna be a cutscene after I press A. So I'll see you on the other side of that. Well, I assume there's gonna be a cutscene. There usually is. It's loading something. Oh, here we go.
Wow!
It's just a float, you scaredy cat.
They sure do look happy, don't they, Spyro?
Well, it's not every day that a dragon gets his dragonfly. Right, Sparx.
So, we meet again, little dragon. I'm back, and I'm stronger than ever.
Who are you calling little, Shorty? Nobody invited you. This is an invitation-only party.
Very clever, dragon. You know, you should join me. We would make a great team.
What do you want this time, Ripto?
Oh, yeah. What do we want this time, boss?
You're not hired for your brains, you dinosaurian landmass! Keep thinking and I will send you back to the place I found you, unemployed in Molten Crater, begging for work from nasty North. Now, back to what I was saying. Well, what do I want this time? I am glad that you asked, Purple Pest, and I will be happy to demonstrate. Since I've had enough to do with dragons, I thought, perhaps, dragonflies. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but you see, without the power of dragonflies, the dragons are nothing. Soon the dragon homelands will be mine.
Spyro, that little lizard totally stole all the dragonflies. Even Sparx is gone.
Spyro, Hunter, don't worry. I think I know where to start. Follow me.
Sparx! I thought I lost you, pal.
That was close, Sparx. Listen, I think I may have figured out a way to catch those dragonflies. Spyro, stand back.
Whoa! What'd you do that for?
Drat, that didn't exactly work right. I'm still learning, you know, Spyro. The good news is I've created a powerful magic that will enable you to use different breath abilities. The bad news is you're gonna have to find dragon runes to use them, since the spell scattered them in different parts of the dragon realms.
Cool. Come on, Sparx. Let's get going. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if we want to find those dragonflies. Do you think we'll ever get a day off?
Well, that was a thing. What? I mean, hold on. So apparently, Crush and Gulp are from Molten Crater from Spyro 3? Isn't that like the Sorceress Realms or something like that? And, well, okay, it did a loading to then load into another loading. Well, here we go. Oh, well, that just fell off that. Well then, this looks interesting. Have a little look around, shall we? That's where we just came from. Alright then, let's go and, oh, something over here that looks like we need to pick up. Oh no, something's happening.
Here, take this dragon rune to the dragon spirit over there. With this rune, he'll be able to combine dragon magic with my magic and grant you bubble breath to catch dragonflies. They're shy and will probably run away from you anytime you come near them.
But why would they do that? I thought they want to be rescued.
Tap your L button to switch back and forth between fire and bubble breath.
Alright, okay. Thank you for that, Bianca. Like, well, that was weird, all the intro cutscene, because... Alright, I see, there's a dragonfly there, that green thing. Oh! There we go, then we take that over to this weirdly awkward plonked statue, I assume.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will bestow upon you the power of bubble breath.
Well, that's good. That's handy, I need that. Right, now I have bubble breath, do I? Well, that's flame, there we go. What's that button? Oh, that's look. B looks like it's charged. There we go, let's go and do, Oh, it's not going to tell me how to pick up a gem, is it? Oh, no. Alright, yeah, I know about this.
So where exactly do I find these butterflies, Sparx?
Have you never played the other Spyro games? Spyro? Oh, okay. Oh, what now? Alright. Right. That bouncing noise is so annoying. Well, at least they... Right, let's go away from those sheep bouncing around. At least they had explained how the gems are always scattered on the floor. That's nice. Right, let's... right, here we go. So we use that butter... Oh, bloody hell. What now, Sparx? Well, yeah, I know. I've already been told this. Right. Can I play the game now, Sparx? Shall I conduct the rest of this playthrough in Sparx's voice? Where do they bloody hell they bubbles come from?
Hey, it's Toons!
Hey, it's Toons! Right then. Can I play the game now? Right, good. Let's go. So, yeah, I've never played this game before. I gotta say, the intro was a bit weird. I think they tried to do fan service, right? Because, they brought in other levels and other characters. Where did Nasty Nork come from? You know? That's Gnork. Oh, what now? What now? Oh, it's telling me how... Yeah, I know that. Yeah, these are like... I used to call them barrels, really, or urns, but they call them baskets in this game. But you can, either charge them, or not use your bubble breath on them. I guess you have to use flame. There we go. And then you can, like, you know, get the gems from inside. But yeah, it feels like that's Gnork, and it just feels like they had fan service. It's a bit of a weird plot, this. Dragonflies and whatnot, but I guess they needed a gimmick or something, catching dragonflies. But so far, it doesn't seem that bad, actually, other than the weird intro. Graphically, it looks alright. I mean, but the frame rate's not the best, though. Music's on par as usual. I wouldn't expect any less from Stuart Copeland. Can we burn these? No, you can't even burn the foliage. That's bad. You could do that in the original games. You usually get a skill point or something, didn't you? So far, it seems okay, actually. Like, yeah. So this is a blind LP. I've never played this. I have played the first 3 games. I think I've got a playthrough of the first game on this channel. 100%, 120% playthrough. Whoops. Of that. Oh yeah, so here, right. So I have completed this game before, because around this is the portal to the final boss, right? As you can see, there's some stars coming through the background, and if you how do you do it? You can like do this. Here we go. You can do a ground pound, and if you do it off the edge here, you can actually slip through the floor into the final boss arena and complete the game within like 2.5 minutes. It's ridiculous. So I have done that, but I did that on the PlayStation 2 version. So yeah. But other than that, I haven't actually played any of the game. Actually, before we carry on, let's look at the atlas. If we do have one. See what our totals are. Wow, only 7,000 gems and 90. I'm going to say butterflies then. Dragonflies. Blimey, that's. Oh, there's the level list there. They didn't even bother to hide that out. Fair enough. So we've got 800 gems to find, or treasure, and 10 and then 10 dragonflies for every stage. Okie dokie then. Cool. There we go. Well, looks like it's going to be a short game then. Usually there's a lot more levels to that in the originals. Oh well. This is apparently supposed to be the Dragon Realms, which is where the first game is set, but it doesn't kind of look like it, you know. Isn't like they're like artisans and beastkeepers and magic crafters and that. This just looks like just generic forest zone. Oh well. Right. Oh, some more gems here. I just saw, I think Hunter up there. We're going to get that in a minute. Go up there in a minute. Let's just go down here, collect these gems, shall we? I do love, this is what I love about the Spyro games, is collecting the gems. There's something so nostalgic and just, oh, it's just so, oh. What now, Sparx? Oh, get electric breath at one point. Right. To you too. Right, so we need electric breath for that there over there. Cool. I kind of like the breath idea, actually. That's kind of unique. I wonder if they actually utilize it, though. What was I saying? I completely forgot. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, yeah, collecting gems. I love collecting the gems of these games because there's just something about, it's like hoovering. I enjoy hoovering and getting all the dust up from the floor, you know. It's just something nice having. I guess I have slight OCD, so, you know, it's just nice to have things cleared and tidied away. Right, I see old Hunter up there. Let's go and speak to him once I pick up these gems. Otherwise, I'll forget and have one missing. Here we go. Hello, good sir.
Hey, Spyro, you know, if you press the A button to jump, then press the A button again in midair, you can glide. Try using your glide to follow me.
That's how I glide? It's like I've never played the other games before. Right, so he's just the usual tutorial then. He has a really funky run cycle there. Right, there we go. And what else are you going to teach me? Hover?
Way to go, Spyro. I think I see something shiny on that ledge over there.
So do
you can
I.
get there by hovering. To hover, press the Y button at the end of your glide.
Okie dokie. Right, the Y button. What is going on over there? Look at that thing there. That shiny thing. That's like a power-up portal or some sort. There we go. Thanks for that. I bet he's going to give me a dragonfly now.
Nice work, Spyro. And check this out. I found a dragonfly. Here, why don't you take it?
Thank you. You could have given it to me before.
Hey, it's Bubbles.
Hey, it's Bubbles. What are those where the bloody hell did he go? Wrong button. He just, like, floated off into the air. Huh. Alright, fair enough. Gotta say, the graphics ain't that bad. I've said it before, but they're not too bad. But I noticed what they've done, what the original games do, is in the background, they usually have like a low poly version of the level. So like it's a level of detail kind of thing. But it looks like they've ignored doing that here. They haven't even done culling, because you can still see the sheep from all over there. That's interesting. That's probably why this game has some frame rate issues. Anyway, there's a power-up gate here. Let's go, wait, hold on. That just sprout out 52, that yellow. I think that just sprouted out 52. Sorry, it just caught me off guard. Are yellows worth 25 then? Yeah. To think about that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, what now? Oh, it's a challenge portal. Oh, right. Right, okay. Oh, he's not actually voicing this. That sounds easy enough, but what's the challenge? What do I have to do? Right. So I have to find 8 targets
Activated? Then. How do I activate the portal? I don't see any switches or power buttons.
Oh, now he's talking, Spyro. What was happening there? Right.
Okay, that dragonfly is as good as free.
That's like... I don't need to be told that. I can work it. That's why I like the original games. They just briefly tell you about something, and then you tend to find out yourself, you know? Right. Oh, there's one here. One button. There we go. Right, so we need to find these scarecrows, it looks like, then. Here we go. Right, here's one. I see. They're all, like, on the, Whoa! That frame rate tanked there. I see that they're all on the sides of the walls here. Let's go and get these real quick. There we go. Oh, there's one here. Wow, the time's really ran out already. Blimey, where's the last one? Where's the last one? God, this seems tricky for the first challenge. Oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yay!
Hey, it's Jeet!
Hey, it's Jeet? Never heard someone called Jeet before. Right then, let's go and find some more gems, shall we? So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I'm very tired. I've only woken up about an hour ago. I actually had a huge nap. 8-hour nap. So I guess it's just going to sleep really, but I slept longer than I anticipated, so I wanted to start this a bit earlier. It's currently like, what time is it? It's currently 20 to 5 in the morning, and I'm here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this here, the petals. That's quite nice, actually. I really quite like that. That's quite beautiful. That's obviously the first level in there, then. I assume. Well, we don't know, actually. It might be up here, but I assume that's the first... Oh, there's something up there as well, actually. Let's go over yonder up here before I go in there. Collect these lovely gems. I just love... I love the sound they make, like, and the sparkles that... Well, Lots of sparkles in this, and then and the number pops out like that. I love that about the original games. Oh, and this game, I guess. The Spyro trilogy, which is it called, Reignited. I thought that was really well done as well, actually. I've played the third and the first game from that. Spyro Gateway to Glimmer, or Ripto's Rage in the US is my favourite Spyro. He's going to talk about this one. Looks like we get frost breath there. Yeah. Ice breath. Okay. Oh, he's going to say about changing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, don't you just hear that again. Right, so we need ice breath for that one. Interesting. Like that. All right. So this is obviously the hub world. It's locked it off until we get certain breath abilities, which is kind of cool. There's something over here to go and get, it looks like, so... Oh, someone to talk here. Hello. Right. Oh.
Spyro!
Oh, right,
I was
yes.
dreaming of a genie that turned into a nightmare when these horrible Riptocs kicked me out of my bed and threw me down this swirly thingy. Maybe the magic of dragonflies will help activate it.
Well, I'm sure it will, right. 25 dragonflies needed, okay. I've just noticed the yellows are actually worth 25. They're usually worth 10. So that's weird. That's a bit of a weird change. I don't know why they've done that for. Right, so I guess we are going through here then. This is the first place to go. Right then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the... hold on. Is there a way to save the game outside? Instead of going into the level. It's like a save option. Well, am I missing a gem? I only got 199. Oh, I'm a bit concerned I've missed a gem somewhere, but bear with me. Feels a bit weird having 199. If I miss something, let me just do a quick sweep around as we do. So yeah, I'm going to do... The way I'm going to split this up, I'm going to split it up into the levels and whatnot. And then, like, you know, if I return to the hub, and that'll be like... I guess when we open a new gate door, that'll be... Dragon Realms Part 2, and then the next level it'll be, you know, I don't think I have missed a gem. Well, that's a weird odd number to end on. You get me. So the next part will be the levels, you know, I'm so tired. I do apologize. I'm scrambling up my words here. Anyway, right. So I'll go through there in my next. Is there a gem in there to go and get? Oh, yeah, there were 25 or 52. I assume 25, but it comes out as 52. It's a bit weird, that. Right then, so I'm going to see if we can do a save here. It doesn't look... Oh, here we go. It's in options. Let's look at the options real quick. We've got general. There we go. That's just hints. Oh, we could probably turn off Sparx talking there. Sound volume, save game. We'll do a save game here, and we'll be calling that part 1 of my most likely kind of boring LP, but it might be fun because it's blind, and apparently this is an atrocious game. It's a really, really bad game apparently, but I like bad games, so I might be quids in on this. I might actually enjoy it, and I like seeing glitches in games. It's fun. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and hopefully you will join in for the series. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, is he humming? That's actually quite nice looking. Look at the sun over there. That's actually quite beautiful. That. Look at that. Very nice. So I think I'm going to actually enjoy this, to be honest. I don't think it's as bad as people make out, but I'll find that out in due course. So until then, I hope you have a lovely day. Stay safe out there, and bye for now.